What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tyler. We back with another one. We got a very special guest today. Your name?
Keith. They
Keith.
call me Tech.
All right. So basically, Keith's been sitting out here needing some help with others, and so we decided to surprise him. We have helped them before. I don't know if he noticed it, but we have stopped to help them before. I think I gave him $1. But I was like, this man might be back here again, so we're gonna stop again. Uh, would you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Uh, well, I don't know what you want to say. I'm just trying to stay out of jail to support my habit. So I fly a sign. Uh, I don't want to be one of the shoplifters or people who steal and boost and commit some kind of felony to support their habit and support their living.
Yeah.
I'm originally out on the street to live. I spent a lot of time in prison, and I didn't want to be behind four walls anymore. I couldn't sleep. And I happen to like the drug of choice that I'm using, but there's days where I go a couple of days without it. I sleep better than I've ever slept outside. I'm down to 4% body fat. My allergies have cleared up.
Yeah.
I used to be dependent on ibuprofen from all the accidents I've had, construction accidents, other injuries, spinal, rotator cuff, hip, knee, and I was dependent on ibuprofen for years and years, 2 decades more. And I had to take 10, 12, 14 ibuprofen a day just to bear with the pain and the agony. And since I've been out here, drinking a lot of water, drink water, drink more water. Stop eating so much processed food.
Yeah. Now, how many days do you sit right there throughout the month, or
I probably 22, maybe 20 to 22 out of a month. But I don't fly like I used to. I used to fly about 6 or 7 hours a day. Now I just fly an hour and a half, maybe 2 or 3 times a day because I can't make it 6 hours straight. And I get what I need.
yeah,
I get a lot of excess hygiene, and they give hygiene products, care packages. Have socks and soaps and detergents and toothpaste, things like that. And I get a lot of excess sometimes.
yeah.
And I take care of a lot of the homeless people up here. Uh, Especially in the summertime, I give out a lot of water. Uh,
Well, since you mentioned about gifts, we definitely got you something.
What is some advice you give someone going through the same thing you were going through right now?
Going through homelessness
Yeah,
or
or just in
addiction,
general. Like, what is some advice you could give somebody?
well, the first is drink more water because I've discovered that even the fentanyl addicts that I meet on the street, they're addicted to fentanyl. They have a nervous problem, and they we call it the dance, the fentanyl dance. They can't control their rocking and they're twitching and it's because they don't drink enough water. They're dehydrated and they're malnourished, and so the human body is mostly water, and so without that water, your nerves are getting suffocated or pinched and tightened up on, and they can't. It's out of control. Uh, and there's been a couple of that actually listened to me, started drinking water more and more, started eating better, started getting some sleep, and they no longer have the uncontrollable rocking or jerking. Some of them are really bad. There was a young woman who was addicted to fentanyl. Her name was Candy. God rest her soul. She was so bad that she couldn't stand up straight. She was constantly just bent over halfway, stand up, be swirling around. She couldn't stand still.
Yeah.
And I think I don't, I think she was suicidal. She was running in the street and got hit by a car. That's not the first time, but
Yeah, man.
she
We
was a
hate it.
great
We
lady.
hate it. Has to be like this.
College graduate. She was a music major. Spoke four languages.
That's crazy.
And fentanyl got her.
We hate it like be like this because at the same time we all kind of like feel we all need to come together and stuff like that. Uh, for one, it's really the government fault because inflation is so high. It's at 8%, and if we can get that down, we can get homeless people off the street and in a better place. Yeah.
Well, that's probably they say people who are destitute or homeless or uh, indigent or poor, they win the lottery, and within a few years, they're right back where they started.
You feel like that's a choice though? Like people that like, I don't know. I just feel like the lottery. Like I hate the lottery. I think it's a scam. Like I talk about it every day. Ask him. I hate it. I still play it. Yes, because I wish I was richer, but I'm not like desperate. But like, I just feel like the lottery is a joke because it's like all that money that's stored away in the government, you give it to one greedy, selfish person, like, and I feel like they just go and buy a house or like they go and buy stuff, and it's just really annoying how one selfish person can get it, and it's like there's so many people out here that could get it, and it's like we could be helping people like store these buildings that are broken down, abandoned, turn them into shelters. I know there's a lot of navies like people out there. There's like homeless like veterans out there, and I hate that because my family's a veteran. Like we support our veterans, we support our like military, but it's like we have them on the street. Like, why are we not trying to help them? And I know it's a choice whether you want to go get help or not. And I know it's hard to get help. I know it's hard to ask for help, but it's like, what can we do to help y'all help yourselves? You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to get the help. And if we're not offering it, then how are y'all getting it? So it's like very frustrating. And that's been a big topic of mine. Like, I hate that shit. And I hate how people torment y'all. I don't like that. And like I know sometimes I look at y'all and I'm like, damn, I wish I could give it to you. And I do have it to give, and sometimes I feel like I'm selfish too, and I'm like self-reflecting now, and it's like, wow, like I'm putting you guys there too because I'm not helping you, I'm not supporting you, I'm not asking you how you got there. Sometimes I do see people and I'm like, wow, they chose that. Or like people be stuck up on drugs, and it's like, how can I help someone who doesn't want to help themselves? And I understand being drugs. I used to smoke marijuana. I used to smoke weed. I used to help that as my therapy. I used to help it to get me up, felt happier. I was really depressed. I was suicidal. So like I know kind of what y'all go through every day, and that sucks. Like I hate that for y'all, especially with fentanyl. Like I never even realized it as smoking weed. I was buying it from people not even know who they are, and it could have been in the weed, and I would never even known that. And I wasn't with anybody at the time when I was smoking, or like I was by myself. So like I could have overdosed, and I would have never had anyone there to help me. And it's like the fact that you're out here really trying to help people, like spreading the awareness of fentanyl, spreading the awareness of drugs. Like, yes, you might use it, you might do it. Okay, that's fine. But as long as you're aware that, hey, you know what, this is bad. I can like change the way that I'm doing it. Taking yourself off of it a couple days, and spreading the awareness of drinking water. Really being there for other people. That's really great. Like, we need more people to spread the awareness of fentanyl because I don't think people know how bad it is right now.
It's definitely a big problem. Yeah, I think if the cartels and the Chinese had their way,
So you can see us on the camera.
if the cartels and the Chinese had their way, there would just be one drug probably, and it would be fentanyl.
Well, all right, we ain't gonna hold you much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and give you your gifts, and then we're gonna let you go about today.
Thank you.
All right. All right. You like candy, chips? We got some candy.
A lot of bad junk food, but
Candy,
I ration it.
chips.
I ration it.
I got 2 bottles of water in there.
God bless
Yep.
You got some shirts.
I got
you.
shirts,
Is something that-
shirts, socks, plenty of socks.
You know what?
Spread it around.
I have
Share it.
good
Shoulder,
karma.
Yeah, you got. I hope your socks are. We didn't know what size to
Yeah,
get.
that's
We just
perfect.
got to the next size up.
and here's some food. Number 7 meal from McDonald's.
Some cheeseburgers. This kind of. And then here's a sweet tea. We didn't want
That went with the meal.
Thank you.
Sweet tea.
In the heat. We got some sweet tea.
I have good karma.
Of course.
Because I care, I guess. I don't know. Thank you. God bless you.
And I want to say something. I don't know how you turn this around. But everyone out there who's making a joke out of these homeless people, y'all need to cut that out. Y'all don't do that. We're here to support everyone. Don't make jokes about it. Kids on YouTube, stop being kids. Let's grow up. Let's make sure that we support our homeless. Whether don't joke about it either. If you don't got it, just let them know, hey, I don't have it today. Maybe I can come by and stop again. And don't make a joke about stuff because it's not funny. It's not cute. We're here to. Yeah, some of these pranks are dangerous.
I'm not a psychopath. They could play a prank on some psychopath, and he blank out. So, you know, and go crazy. You know,
Well, all right.
like the guy who's supposedly me from Arizona jumping on somebody's car. Some social media site said it was me. It kind of looks like me, but I've never been to Arizona. I've never been west of Mississippi. So,
All right, with the end of that
God
video,
bless you.
we gave Keith some gifts, some money, and let's help these homeless people.